Hello, everyone, and welcome to Community Catalyst Podcast. I am your host, Lynn Boyer, Executive Director of Community Impact here at the YMCA of Greater Nashua. And I'm so pleased to have my guest, Melody, with me. She's going to introduce herself, explain what organization she's with, and then we'll go into our questions. So, Melody, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Great. Hi, Lynn. It's really nice to be here today. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Melody, and I'm the Director of Community Outreach and Education for the New England chapter of the Parkinson's Foundation.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. We're so proud and pleased of the partnership that we have with the Parkinson's Foundation and really glad that you could join us today. So first of all, just share with us what your organization does, where it's located, and who it serves.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again for this opportunity. The Parkinson's Foundation makes life better for people with Parkinson's disease, not only by improving care, but also advancing research towards a cure. It's truly in everything that we do. We build on the energy, experience, and passion of our global Parkinson's community. It's actually estimated, Lynn, that 1 million people in the US and 10 million people worldwide are living with Parkinson's. So that's about 90,000 Americans being diagnosed with Parkinson's each year, and is the second most common neurodegenerative disease after Alzheimer's. So since 1957, the Parkinson's Foundation has invested more than $449 million in Parkinson's research and care. For those of you who aren't familiar with the foundation, we're headquartered in Miami in New York, and we have 17 local chapters across the country, including ours here in New England. Our chapters are really our way to provide people with Parkinson's and their care partners access to all of our local resources, events, support groups, and education programs that really help their health and wellness.
Great, thank you. And thank you for sharing those numbers too. We've recently done a few stories here at the Y on individuals that have Parkinson's, and many of them have shared that everybody knows someone with Parkinson's, whether you know it or not. You know someone that has been affected by the disease. What are some of the past partnerships or collaborations that you've done with us here at the Y?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, thank you so much for your work at the Y. The work you do is absolutely tremendous for the community. At the foundation, we recognize the need also for community-related programs and events. So since 2011, we've provided funding to 787 community-based programs that really aim to improve the life for people living with Parkinson's. In the last 5 years alone, we have been able to sponsor 81 programs at the YMCA's across the United States through our community grants programs, which is just so exciting and fantastic to be able to work with you guys in this way. Our community grants really help us partner with the Ys to offer important in-person and virtual PD-based programming to your members, especially unique to Parkinson's exercise programs that are really tailor-made for the needs of people living with Parkinson's. Some current PD-tailored YMCA programs might include classes like Power Moves that focus on restoring skills that impact everyday movement that come along with a Parkinson's diagnosis, or Movement to Music you might have heard of, which incorporates music and dance sequences. There are also some cycling classes, an immensely popular PD boxing program I'm sure a lot of our listeners have heard of, Rock Steady Boxing. But it's really these Parkinson's exercise programs and these partnerships with the YMCA's that are all designed to help participants with PD manage their symptoms. In fact, for those with PD, exercise is more than just a healthy lifestyle choice. It's a huge vital component to maintaining balance, mobility, and activities of daily living. Some of our research shows that exercise can not only help maintain and improve mobility, flexibility, and balance, but also ease some non-movement PD symptoms such as maybe depression or constipation as well.
Great. Yeah, that's great to hear. So we actually have pedaling for Parkinson's here at RY. It's a very popular, effective programming. And I know that in talking with a lot of the participants that they're getting out of it exactly what you're sharing, that connection, as well as the physical benefits too. So that's really great to hear. Can you share with us something exciting that your organization has coming up?
We always have something exciting coming up the foundation. I'd love to, for the sake of this podcast, highlight sort of two things that are happening this spring. For starters, April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. So again, thank you for having me here today. I think it's so important to get out, get out in the community and sort of share what we do. For this Parkinson's Awareness Month, we launched our new campaign, the ABCs of PD, with the goal of really educating everyone on what they need to know about Parkinson's from A to Z. Anyone who's interested can check out parkinson.org/awareness to learn more about the complexities of Parkinson's and to help really recognize the symptoms. Something else that's really exciting is we just sort of are kicking off our spring season of Moving Day, a walk for Parkinson's. So we invite all of your listeners here to help spread PD awareness and join us for Moving Day New Hampshire on May 11th at Rollins Park. This is really our signature fundraising event. It brings together the community. In 2024, we'll be hosting 50 events across the country. So if you have a listener that's maybe not here in New England, but knows a family member who's somewhere else, there's likely a moving day happening right near them. This is also the first year we're really excited that Rock Steady Boxing, a nonprofit gym that provides unique exercise classes designed for people with PD. There'll be a national team for Moving Day. So attendings at every Moving Day will be able to join a Rock Steady Boxing class in addition to other demonstrations. So yeah, really excited about those two upcoming events and things that are really happening now at the foundation. And for anyone who wants to see and hear more about our other education programs or events happening at the local chapter, you can visit parkinson.org/New England.
Great. And what are you most proud of as far as an accomplishment that your organization has made recently?
I love this question, Lynn. I'm so happy you asked it. I feel like I'm really fortunate every day. There's something that I turn my laptop off and I'm like, oh, I'm really proud of this today. But generally speaking, I'm really proud of the incredible number of people we reach every single day who are impacted by Parkinson's. I love attending our events. I can connect with people in the Parkinson's community that way. At every event, I'm really reminded that this disease impacts entire families who are just so supportive. With 1 million people living with Parkinson's in the US and nearly 67,000 of those people living in the New England area alone, I'm just proud of our resources that we provide that change lives. In the last 5 years alone, we have invested more than $6.3 million to advance research and improve care and connect people with essential educational tools in the New England chapter area alone. And that's just so, I feel like, important to the work of your community, your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones. And it's something that I can do professionally that also sort of touches your life in a personal way. So yeah, I think that's what I would say I'm most proud of here at the foundation.
Great. And if you could leave our audience with one thing to share with them about the organization, what's the one thing you would want them to take away from this conversation?
Yeah, absolutely. This might sound a little cheesy, but our slogan, Better Lives Together, it's really not just a slogan. It really encompasses our vision, our mission of building on the global Parkinson's community and everything that we do. I think that's like one of the first things I said in our session here, but it's so true. Most people don't know that the leadership at the Parkinson's Foundation includes people with Parkinson's and the People with Parkinson's Advisory Council. It's comprised of people who have Parkinson's and their care partners, and they really serve as advisors to the foundation and in everything that we do here. Also, if you know someone living with PD, seeing a neurologist to manage treatment and care can be a paramount way to improve quality of life. So since Parkinson's symptoms really vary for every person, it's also important to build your care team. That can include a physical therapist, a speech language pathologist, a nutritionist, and really any specialist that you think can help you manage your day-to-day symptoms better. Finally, I'd say, Lynn, we're a crucial resource for the community. We offer free resources and events that provide life-changing support to people with Parkinson's and their loved ones. You can visit our website at parkinson.org. You can call our toll-free helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO for answers about any of your Parkinson's or caregiving questions in English or Spanish. And then if you're interested in finding out more about what's happening locally, again, you can visit parkinson.org/New England.
Great. Thank you. Thank you again for joining me today. You seem like you're really passionate with your work and really love what you do, which is great because, we're the same way at the Y and we care deeply about our partnerships too. So Thank you once again. And to our audience, I hope that you learned something new today, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn, for this opportunity. We're so grateful. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. All right. Bye-bye.